Kim. I hope you're all doing well. My view has changed again. We are back home in Kentucky. We had a great trip. It was a little cold. This is the third year that we went to Florida, and it was a little on the nippy side, but we really enjoyed just being away. Obviously, it was nicer there than it was in Kentucky for several of the days. So, and we love Florida. We love shelling. We got lots of shells for our landscaping. That's what we do it for. So we have lots of landscape that has shells. I'll have to take a picture sometime, or maybe even a little video, and show you what we do with the shells. But I also make some jewelry out of the shells and stuff. I clean them up. I cleaned some of them up, but I feel like I need to clean them a little more. Still got that smell to them. So, and I bleached them, so I'm going to do some other stuff just to get them ready. So, but I like to make jewelry from them and make different things. So I'm real excited about that. But today I wanted to do a second set out of those pieces that we made from the polymer clay, the copper pieces that we made. So today we're going to work on the heart set, the heart necklace, and then I put together the heart earrings. So we're going to work on those. It's a pretty simple project. So just want to show that to you, and we'll go through that. I've made one of the earrings, and I'm using on my necklace, I'm using a chain that I already had, so I don't need to put any findings or anything like that on it. I did go ahead and put the bail on, and I'll show you that and what I used for that. So I have a looper, one-step looper I'm going to use today because the way that we're going to make this is by dangles. So I'm going to use my one-step tool. So we're going to do that, and then, but I just wanted to say hi and thank you all for watching. I encourage you to go back and watch Wendy's earlier videos, as well as the women that are on here that are doing a fantastic job. So go, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, let me know what you want to see. If there's some ideas that you have with the polymer clay or the wood projects that we did, the pictures, I think I'm going to do some more of that. I really enjoyed doing that, so I think we're going to do some more jewelry in that. Just let me know what you'd like to see. If you have any questions or comments, I try to leave everything in the description as to what I use. I'm not sure how necessary that is, especially with I'm using things out of my stash and not something that I've gotten from one of the bead boxes that I subscribe to. If I do the bead box and subscribe to that, one of the videos that I do, then I'll let you know which month that was in. But everything I'm using right now is from my stash. So I'm not sure that listing everything is going to help you, but I'll go ahead and put that out there. Let's see. Bead boxes that I subscribe to. I subscribe to Sam's. Dollar Bead Box. Curated. And Bead Box Bargains. Yeah, I think that's the 4. Yep, that's the 4th that I subscribe to. If you all get another box that you really, really like, just text me and let me know what that is. Or not text me, leave it down in the comments. If there's one that you really like, go ahead and comment in the comment sections and let me know what that is, because I'd like to check out some other ones. So anyway, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to read our scripture, and then we're going to get started on this necklace and earring set. Okay, hope y'all have a great night, and let's get going. So our word for today is understanding is a fountain of life to one who has it. Proverbs 16:22. And I think it's a great word for us to try to seek to understand others that we're around, as well as to understand God's word and what it tells us. And the only way that we can really do that is by reading his word. So this is what we're going to, I first want to share this with you. This is a bracelet that Wendy made. I purchased it when Chris was having the sale of Wendy's things. And I put that out on to inspire me, as well as happy heavenly birthday to Wendy. Her birthday was a few days ago, and just want to say happy birthday to her, and we sure do miss her, and look forward to seeing her again. This is the necklace that we're going to work on. This is the heart that we made from the polymer clay. Let's see if I can get this up pretty close to you. There you go. Okay, that is the pendant, front of it, and this is the back of it. And this is a chain that I already had, so I thought, and it's 18 inches long, okay. What I did, if you look at this, I did a, I think it's a, yeah, it's a 6mm, and jump ring. And then I put a 5, I think it's a 5, it might, yeah, I think it's a 5mm jump ring. So I put a 6mm jump ring in the hole in the pendant itself. Then I put a 5mm jump ring to attach my bail. And I love that veil. I think that veil is so pretty. See if I can bring it up and you can see it a little bit better. I love that veil. And then this chain is the chain that I had in my stash. And it actually, let's see. It may have come, it's a metal. Yeah, it came from Hobby Lobby. It's a metal gallery chain. And I just thought it would be very pretty to hang dangles off of this. So that's what we're going to do. Lay my chain out here. Then this is the earring, and I've already made one of the earrings. Let me show you how I did that. It kind of sits better on this. And I'll show you how I made that. Let's see if I can get it to. Hopefully you can see that. So this is made out of the polymer clay right here, the top part and this bottom heart. So these two pieces are made out of polymer clay, okay? I hung it, there's a chain in between the middle of it, and then I hung dangles off of that chain, and that's what I did. The chain that I used for that, let me see if I can find that. Okay, so the chain I used for the dangle, there were several chains in this. I don't know what kind of chain it is, but it's a pretty thin chain, okay? It's not the same chain as my necklace. It's different, and it's thinner. So I use that chain to attach my dangles to. So here's basically the components to the earring. We have the big heart that goes down to the bottom. Okay. We have, okay, this is the chain. And what I did, I put the smaller heart that I made. Let's see if I can hold it up right. Okay. All right. The smaller heart I attached a stud to the back of that. Then I cut the chain. I attached the chain. I just put the chain over the stud, this piece here, and put a small dab of E6000 right here at the base of the stud. Okay. That's all it is. Put a little E6000 right there. And then I put just slipped the chain over the stud part, right? And then you have this dangle, this chain dangle right here. The chain dangle. And then I hung the dangles that we're getting ready to make off of this. And I attached the bigger heart to the bottom, just like this, with the 6mm jump ring. And I'll show that to you as we do it. But I just kind of wanted to explain how I got to that part. Already made. So let me show you what I have for my dangles. I have a copper seed bead that I'm using as one of my dangles. I've got 2 of those. We're going to put 2 of those on the earring. I've got 2 4mm white glass pearls. This is our 6mm ring that's going to attach to the bottom of our big heart and attach the chain to make it one piece. So that's a 6mm jump ring. So again, I have 2 of the 4mm white pearls. I have 2 4mm purple pearls. And I have 2 of the rondelle crystals that we used in that other, and I think these are 4mm rondelle crystals that we used in that other necklace that we did together out of this set. And that's it. Okay, so there's out here. We're going to go ahead and do the earring first. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach see if I can get my chair a little bit closer. I'm going to attach, and I've got to get a second pair of glasses on so I can see. We're going to attach our 6mm jump ring. Find the opening. Here it is. Okay. And we're just going to twist that to open it. We're we're going to put, actually, let's put it in the heart first. I want to open it just a little bit wider. Okay, so I've drilled my holes already. I want to put it in this heart clay piece that we made. And if I had to guess, this is probably maybe a 12 millimeter heart, is what I'm thinking. Maybe. It might be 15 millimeter heart. Okay. And I'm going to twist that back and still leave that opening a little bit so that I can attach. Let me make sure I attach it the right way. I'm going to attach my chain right there, and I'm going to close my ring, and I just do it. There we go. All right, until it clicks. Okay, there we go. Now I want to make sure it's where it needs to be. I'm going to tap that down just a little bit to make sure it's connected well, and it seems to be connected well. I put that inside the clay piece so you don't see that connection. Beginning of our earring dangle. Okay, now we're just going to attach the dangles that I've already made, and we're just going to attach them to the chain here. So I'm going to do that. I'm not really doing that in any particular order. Now, I used my one-step beater to do these because I was having a horrible time. For some reason, these things wanted to break. This is a little bit fiddly, but we're going to get it done. So I'm going to put it as far as I can up at the top. On kind of the left side of the chain. And that's where I'm going to attach it. So I'm going to hang the copper one off the right side of the chain here. 2 inches of chain. Forgot to tell you that. I used about 2 inches of chain. That's what I cut. Okay. All right, and just squeezing that together and make sure that's good and tight. All right. And there is my second dangle. All right. Then I'm going to put this, our rondelle crystal, 4 millimeter crystal, and I'm just going to attach it on the left side here. And it's not going to be exactly like the other one, but it'll be sort of like the other one, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to hang the purple one off the right side of the chain. Again, I got it on there, and I'm just going to tuck that in, make sure it's closed good so the dangle won't come off. Okay, it's good and tight. I'm going to put my copper one on and put it to the left. And that dangles on. I'm going to do my white pearl and put it on the right side. Oops. Yeah, I don't want to lose these. I've already dropped the whole thing. Had to go find them. You got to hold your mouth just right to get it in there. And it doesn't help that I don't see real good. There we go. Alright, and then you put that down. And then I'm going to close this loop up. And I do that by just kind of twisting it like we do when we open a jump ring. And then I get a hold of it and I tap it down together so it closes good. Alright, that dangles on there. Our 4mm crystal. And I'm going to dangle that off of the left side of the chain. Good and closed. Okay, and it is. And then one more, and it's going off the right side, and it's the purple. It's going to be the last one on that one. Purple 4mm purple glass pearl. And again, these were, we used those on our other necklace and earrings that we did. Okay, they went on pretty easy, actually. And I'm just going to close this up once I get a good hold on it. There we go. And like I said, this is a little bit fiddly, but you can do it. That's sort of what it looks like. I'm going to put it on this card. I might turn this around and try everything on once we get it done so you can kind of see how it looks and how it hangs. Well, all right. Grab one of my earring backings. I actually have two different kinds on here. I think I'm going to put this on the other one because I had one of the metal ones and I lost it. Okay, and I try to include backings when I do shows and stuff and I sell my jewelry, so. There you go. That's what the earrings look like. And I'm afraid the light doesn't do it justice, but they are really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do the necklace, and it is going to be really, really simple to do. because I'm hanging, I've got my components already together the way that I want them. And I'm just going to use my one-step looper to do them. So this one, what I have is I have a 2 4mm needle, I can't talk, 2 4mm crystal rondelles with a gold looking, copper looking glass pearl bead. Okay, so I'm going to put it in my looper, and I don't know if y'all ever use one of these, but I love it. It saves me a lot of angst. You just put it right in there, and there is a hole right here. There's a hole, and if you'll notice, it'll go through that hole. See? Right there. And this is what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Now, I'm going to back it down just a little bit because I don't want it to break my glass bead, crystal bead. So I'm going to back it down just a little bit from that. And then all you got to do, see, it's just a little bit beyond that, okay? Oops, let me get up here. It's just a little bit beyond that, okay? And I'm just going to squeeze now. And if you will notice, if you look at this, I'm going to go do it while we're up here. You just do it like that. And that's all you got to do. Now, the one I have is a 2 1/4. And I'm going to straighten it up a little bit. So give me just a second. I'm going to straighten it up just a little bit. And I like it, but I'd like to have a smaller one for smaller dangles because it would work a lot better. So there's one of my, I'm not going to close it yet, but there's one of my dangles. Real simple. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Get that one out of the way and get it done. And again, I'm just using 2 of the 4mm crystal rondelles with a copper / gold looking glass pearl. All right, so I've got it sitting in there, and I'm just going to, and there we go. Okay. This is 2 4mm white glass pearls and 1 turquoise glass pearl. This one is a flower Chech bead with 2 4mm white pearl, glass pearls, and 1 of the 4mm rondelle crystals. I did that because I wanted a little bit of a bling to this. Since we've got sparkly in the piece itself, I kind of wanted to have some sparkle. Okay. And 6 millimeters. These are the 6 miller glass bubble beads. Remember the strand I had that had several? It had like, I think there might have even been some 4 millimeters. Or maybe, yeah, 6 and 8. And I think there might have even been a 10 millimeter. But there were different sizes on that. So, again, this is my bling that I'm going to put on this with one. And I believe that is a 10 millimeter or 8. It's an 8 millimeter white glass pearl. And then the last we have is 2 of the white 4 millimeter white glass beads with one 6 millimeter purple glass bead. So this is the last set of dangles. And then we're going to start attaching everything. Oops. So, how is your all's New Year going? Is everything going well for you? I'm happy to be home. It was good to be away. But I'm always happy to be back home and be in my bed. It's kind of like, you know, when you go see somebody and it's like, yeah, it's nice to see them, but you're ready to get home and get in your own bed. So I was kind of glad to get back home. It was a long trip. We had an accident that we were like 4 hours delayed because of this accident. So that was kind of hard. But God blessed us with safe travel, so I'm grateful for that. And so yeah, I got lots of shells. This was a great shelling trip. We've been doing this, like I said, for 3 years. In prior years, we've never got as many shells as we got this time. They are amazing. I will do a video when it gets warmer weather and I can go outside with them and show you what we got. It was fantastic. I got some really pretty shells. Normally, and I'll have to tell you my story. I'm not going to tell you today, but about 3 years ago when we started shelling, God just really revealed something really cool about all the shells to me. And every time I go, I really love it. And this year meant even more to me because I think I had mentioned to y'all this was the year I was planning on meeting Wendy. And but we did get to have dinner with Chris, which I'm so grateful for. Just a fantastic man and a godly man, and I'm just so grateful to have that friendship. And me and my husband just really enjoyed our time with him, and we were able to spend time with him and some other friends. So it was a great trip this year. But back to the beach, got beautiful shells that I've never been able to get the 3 years. Most of the shells I've ever gotten, well, and I'm still not real great at shelling. I'm just telling you, most of the shells I get are not full whole shells, but I did find a couple, so that's a good trip. And I always pick up the broken ones that are pretty. So yeah. All right, so let's get this together. I'm going to use my Zeron And I'm going to attach, the first thing I want to attach is my glass, Chech glass flowers component. Let me straighten it out a little bit. Right about there, I think. It's a little bit easier to do it on the necklace because, actually, you know what? I kind of wonder if I should use, let me see how this works. I might end up using, I don't know if I should use jump rings to attach these or if it'll dangle enough with just what we have. So let's see what it does. So there's the first one. I'll get my necklace back up here where it belongs. That's going to be our first dangle. I think it'll be fine because the where I'm attaching this, they're long, oblong, if you will, links on this chain, so there's movement, so it's not like the movement's real tight. Okay, so I've got that meshed down and that's on there. All right, now the next one, I'm gonna put my necklace this way so I can see it a little bit better. All right, so there's that component. And I love it already. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this other Chech glass. Let me straighten this loop out a little bit. And attach it to this side right here. Okay, there's that one. Then I'm going to take, I think the next one I had it all laid out and then I forgot. Or when we put the components together, then I messed it up. I think the next one I was going to put out is going to be the turquoise component. Then the white component, and then my, then the purple component, the smaller ones. So I'm putting a big one, a small, big, small, and big. Yeah. All right. So what I'm doing with this, like I said, I love this chain. So I'm going to skip one and go up here to the next one. So there's one whole oval link, if you will, in between my, it's actually two small links and one big oval link, and then I'm going to attach it to the next oval link. So I'm going to attach this over here. A lot. I wanted this necklace to be simple, and not overdo it because I love the chain, and I wanted to be able to see this chain. And I think it looks so pretty with the bail that I used and this the copper flakes that's in the pendant. I just wanted to see this chain. So I didn't want this to be real elaborate. I just wanted to hang a few dangles off on it. And I think, yep, that's closed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this side out, and then we'll come back to this side. So then, again, I'm going to go not in the next hole or the next large oval, but then I'm going to skip that one and go to the next large oval with my white 8mm glass bead. And since this is an 18-inch necklace, it should lay really nice. My bracelet keeps getting hot. It should get really nice. It should be really nice on the collarbone. Just the right length. If you wanted to make it longer, you can make it longer. It's all up to how you like to wear them. Normally, a lot of my necklaces that I make is longer. The pendant is, you know, rather big, and I wanted to make sure it was hanging properly. So that's why I decided to go with that length. I did not want it, you know, very far down. Okay. All right. That's nice and closed. All right. So now we've got that link on. There. And we'll put the purple on there. Straighten it up just a little bit. Okay. And that's good and tight. Straighten this back out. And again, this is just really, really simple, but I think it's going to be really pretty. And, you know, there's just not a lot to it. And then I'm going to put this last link on. Then I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going to do the other side, and I'll come back and we'll see the finished product. So let me get this one on. Okay, so here's our finished necklace and earrings. And I'm going to try them on real quick. That's the necklace. And like I said, it's about 18 inches. But you can put an extender or whatever you would like to do on that. My top is really probably not the best top for this, but we're going to use it anyway. So here's what we have, and there's the necklace, and here are the earrings. So let me, tell me what you think about that. I think it's pretty. It's not overwhelming, but it's just really pretty. It lays nice on the collar, right? Sorry for shaking the table, but it lays really nice with the dangles. And I think the earrings are real cute too. So, again, let me know what you think. I hope you like it. And I look forward to doing the next video. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to, I have other pieces. I got the butterfly pieces. And I also have a teardrop that we did from the same clay. So, if you'll leave in the comments what you'd like to see me do. Do you want me to do another polymer clay project, or do you want to finish out these necklaces from these pendants that we made? You can just leave a comment in the below and just let me know what you think. If you'd rather go ahead and move on to something else, another polymer clay video, or maybe even one of the wood paper projects. So just let me know what you'd like to see. I hope you all are doing well, and look forward to talking to you the next time. In the meantime, be safe, be blessed, and again, comment, share, subscribe, and like. And we'll see you in the next video. And happy crafting, and I'll see you later. Bye.